let's go ahead and get started. We're recording, sharing screen, and maybe sharing screen. There we go. Awesome sauce. Okay. Nope. Cool. Okay. Boom. Alrighty. Here we go. Remember, just make sure you raise your hand. Everyone participates at least once, and we will be good to go. Right? Sometimes people ask if you're fine, but you're not. Raise hand. Oh, sorry. I was like, what? I thought someone typed. They ask if you're okay. Can I join back? Yes. You already joined back. I'm confused. Whatever. All right. We're starting, so no one's hand should be up yet because we haven't started. All right. Today we're doing heating, cooling, and changes of state. So just kind of review mostly. The arrows in the picture below show changes of state. Select the change of state that can be caused by cooling. Which one of these are caused by cooling? J.
The arrow.
I can't hear you, buddy.
The gas might be cooling.
I can't click the gas, so which arrow?
Condensing.
Yes, it is condensing. Guys, gas can cool and condense back into rain. And then, but a liquid is heated. Steam, you have to put that on, the stove, or the oven to turn it into steam. So yes, that is correct. All right. Oh, dang, I just kind of, oh no, I didn't. Okay, cool. So select the change of state that's caused by heating. And again, you have a 50-50 chance. So a lot of hands should technically be up, but I'm just saying. Film on.
So, wait, the question is?
The question is, which one of these processes is happening by heating?
Oh, melting.
Melting.
Solid like liquid.
Yes. So when an ice cube is melting back to water, you're using in some way, shape, or form. All right. Good morning. Classes started. So I promise I will talk to you two in just a moment. But we are in class right now. Okay. So you guys are on mute, and I'm gonna keep going. Hi. I'm super glad that you're here, though. Okay. But yes, Philmon's correct. All right. Guys, this time it doesn't tell us what the word is. So which one of these happens through heating? It just gives you an arrow this time. Just an arrow. All right? I see Agni.
I was talking in mute.
That's okay. Which one is it?
The liquid is going to the gas?
Yes, because that would be the liquid being warmed up, yeah, on like the stove to turn into steam. So good job. Nice. All right. Again, since there's so many of us, just as a reminder, I'm probably not going to check the group chat that much. I'll be mostly looking for raised hands. Just because, too, I don't want people to just put the answer in the group chat because that's not fair. Because then everybody's going to raise their hand and quote unquote know the answer. And yeah. So let's try and only call on people that haven't gone yet. Keep in mind, when everybody has officially gone, then I will open it up to everyone. So I think that's Portia. Portia, which one of these is represented by cooling?
The top arrow.
The top arrow. The top arrow. Okay. So the top arrow. So a solid, so I'm going to use ice, is cooling into water. Does that typically happen?
No.
Not, I mean, it can, but not as much as this one, only because water definitely cools into ice a lot more than ice cools into water. If we were like breaking down the science of it and we were talking about like Antarctica, how like icebergs, are still turning into water even though it's still freezing. Technically that would be right. But we're trying to make it just a little more general. So I think water turning into ice is the better choice just for this specific question. All right. Also, I know we have some new people joining Zoom. One of my rules, if you have not gotten to watch my YouTube channel about rules yet, is we do not draw on the screen. All right? We do not draw on the screen, and we stay on mute, and we raise our hand. There are two ways to raise your hand. If you press the three dots, you can raise your hand, and it's a little blue hand. Like if you look at Anusha and Kabir, or Portia, you can see it. Or if you cannot find that, there is a clapping emoji that I will also accept as raising your hand. All right, those are my three rules when we are here. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Which arrow represents heating? Which one represents heating? Kabir.
Liquid into gas.
Liquid into gas. He is correct. Again, water turning into steam. You heat it on the stove. Good job. All right, we're on the second part already. Boom. Okie dokie. The arrows in the picture show change of state. Select two changes caused by heating. So we're selecting two arrows this time. So this time, I want you to tell me both arrows. Stella.
Melting and vaporizing.
Melting and vaporizing. All right. So let's look at them. Ice melts into water. How does ice melt? Usually by heat. So good. And then water being vaporized into a gas, water being on the stove turning into steam. So yes, she is correct. Good job. All right. Which two represent cooling? Again, I want to mostly call on people I haven't called on yet. So let me see. Niraj.
For cooling, I think cooling is liquid to solid.
Okay, that's one of them. Do you know the other one?
And gas to liquid?
Yes. Yep. When a gas is starting to cool down, it turns into a liquid, like, on a cup when it's condensing and there's all that like water on the outside of the cup, which is literally on mine. And then when your water is starting to cool and turn into ice. All right. Good. All right, next one. Which two represent cooling? All right. Okay, super close attention to the chart because they switched it up a little. Okay, they switched up the chart a little. All right. Dravin.
Water to I make gas condensing to water to then freezing to solid.
Yes, good job. Yep, again, gas, water vapor cooling down into water again, and water freezing into a solid. Good, into ice. All right, and again, they switched up the chart a little, so pay close attention. Which two represent heating? Again, I would love to hear from people I haven't heard from yet. Alexis.
Is melting and vaporizing.
Yes, melting and vaporizing. Ice melting into water, water vaporizing into gas through steam. So yes, good job. All right, guys. See, that one was pretty easy. This one, we just have to answer 3 questions. Now, let me just double check real quick. I have not heard from Damaya, Tobias, Lalita, Pooja, Akri. Oh, there's still a lot of people I haven't heard from. Okay. So since there's only 3 questions and a lot of people I haven't heard from, I'm still going to ask what like the right answer is. And if you get it right, great. But I'll probably make it wrong just so I get to get a chance to do more questions. So again, if your hand is up and you've already gone, go ahead and put it down only because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people have not gone yet. So these 6 people have to go before anybody else can. Also, and again, I think I might have someone new again. I love when you guys make your name understandable for me because I have to take attendance. And so if your name, like Draven, says his name, I can say, yep, Draven is present. Draven was here today. If your name is just an anime girl with a bunch of dots, I have no idea who you are. So please, I need to know who you are, or just turn your camera on. Like Tobias's name isn't there, but I can see his face, so I know that's Tobias. And I would love to call on the anime girl with all the dots, but I don't know who you are. So if you could help me out, that would be wonderful. So anime girl with dots, which 2 arrows represent heating? And you have to unmute so I can hear your voice, so I know who you are, so I can mark you present.
That's Nikita.
Okay, well, I don't know that.
Gas
Nothing.
to liquid and solid to gas.
Gas to liquid, and you said solid to gas?
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't give us an option to do solid to gas. There are 2 arrows though. So in a way you're correct because it is those two. It is those 2 arrows because it's ice melting and then liquid vaporizing. So yes, you are right. A solid all the way to gas is technically heating. So that's good. Natika, thank you for participating. I had no idea who that was. I'm glad to know who that is now. Okay, I still need to hear from Crete. I need to hear from Lalita, from Pooja, from Damaya and Tobias. Okay. So make sure we raise our hand. There we go. Good. Okay, so Damaya, which 2 represent cooling?
Gas, gas to liquid.
Gas to a liquid. Yes. And what else?
Solid to solid to liquid.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're close. So again, I'm going to say the same thing I said to Portia. If we were talking about Antarctica, that one would totally be right because an iceberg still can cool and then produce water and it still be cooling and freezing. But unfortunately, typically it would just be like,
It's the bottom one.
yeah, it would just be like normal water turning into an ice cube. So you were super close. I'm gonna hit submit even though it's wrong because I want the other 4 people to participate. So let's do this one. Again, guys, I don't really check the group chat unless you've told me in advance that like your microphone doesn't work. Then like obviously I will. But yeah, so 2 arrows that represent heating. I would now like to hear from Tobias, Lalita, Pooja, Akrit. If one of you could participate, that would be amazing. All right, I see a lot of hands from people that I already know. So Lalita, Pooja, Akrit, or Tobias. Do you guys have any ideas? Again, and I will stop it real quick. All right, again, the chat room, for those of you who are also new, is only for science or math related reasons, and typically only for people whose microphone doesn't work. All right, but to be in the conversation talking about things that are not about science and not about math, that's not okay. All right, if I have to, I can completely turn the chat function off, but I don't want to because I think there's 2 people here whose microphones don't work, and I would like to hear from one of them today. So, again, we only use the group chat for science or math. All right. Lalita, I see your hand. Which 2 represent heating?
Solid and liquid.
Okay. Solid to liquid or liquid to solid? Which one gets
Solid and liquid.
Okay. And what else?
Liquid and gas.
Yes. So, you pretty much got it. Just remember when we're heating and we're making something hot, okay? Oh, my bad. Yeah, when we're making something hot, good job. Yeah, we are going from an ice cube down to water to steam. So good job. She did get that correct. All right. Mr. Hughes just pressed the wrong button. That was my fault. But yeah, good job, Lalita. All right. Now we are down to Akrit, Pooja, and Tobias. Could one of you 3 tell me which 2 arrows represent cooling? Represent cooling.
Liquid to gas.
Remember, we need to raise our hand. We have liquid to gas.
I can't. I'm on the laptop. It doesn't show me It doesn't show me the raise hand.
I can teach you how to do that then afterwards. So again, if you can't raise your hand, then that's when you should probably use the group chat. Only because if we all just start unmuting and talking, it's going to get very crazy and hard to hear. Akrit, you are more than welcome to use the group chat to answer this if you would like, since you're unable to raise your hand. So he says gas to liquid. Okay. Good. Akrit, what's the other one? Do you know? No, it's not that one. Okay. Solid to liquid. So those 2. All right, we're close, but it's actually liquid. Yeah, liquid to solid because it's water. There we go. Come on. Click. There we go. Because we have our steam cooling down, turning back into water. Then we have our water cooling and turning into ice. So it's actually that one. All right. Okie doke. So Pooja, do you want to maybe help me with these 2? Pooja, I can hear you if you want to talk, or you can just type. Do you know which 2 arrows are the ones that are getting colder?
Type
Which ones?
liquid to solid.
Good, yeah, that's good because it's water turning into ice. Good job. Do you know what the other one is?
Gas to liquid.
Yes, good job, Pooja. Yeah, because that's our steam turning back into water. Good job. Awesome. Okie doke. Wait, is that it? Okay, that is There's a stage 4. Oh, I didn't have to get those wrong anyways. Okay, well that's fine. There's 2 left, and I think Tobias needs to participate anyways. So, whoa, we got a lot going on here. All right, the arrows represent changing of state. Select 3 changes represented by heating. Represented by heating. Tobias, all the words are here. Can you take a guess at which 3 of these are being heating, which means they're getting hot? It is, and always think of water. Just think of water as water, ice, and steam, and that should help because that's the best example.
Give me a second. I'm reading it.
Okay. And then I'm pretty sure everyone else has participated. If you have not participated, please type in the group chat that I have not participated. Pretty sure everyone else has, but I might have missed someone. So if I missed you, type it in the group chat so I can call on you for the next one. So I'm gonna let Tobias try this one. First day in Mr. Hughes' class online. He's already learning. Killing it.
I want to say vaporizing and melting.
Okay, you're definitely right. Vaporizing, yep. And you're definitely right, melting. Because ice melts, turns into water. Water heats, turns into steam.
Oh my god.
So,
It's tricky.
so what would another one be? So, and I'll give you a hint. It's one of those 2.
You still talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you said what again?
So we're still heating. You got 2 of them right. Which one of these arrows would be getting hot?
Left, right, or bottom?
These 2 right here. The one that says sublimating and depositing. Again, think of ice and steam.
Okay, got you.
So based on what we know about ice and steam, which process would be the one that's getting hot?
I guess sublimating? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, no, you're right. It would be sublimating because you can think of ice turning into steam immediately. But if steam started turning into a solid, it actually has to cool down. And that the example I used last week was hail. So there you go. Good job. All right. Okie doke. I don't see anybody in the chat saying they didn't participate, so that means everyone participated. So this last one is up for grabs for anybody. All right. These want to know the 3 arrows for cooling. For cooling. All right. I think I will call on Stella.
Condensing,
Good.
freezing,
Good.
depositing.
Good. Yes. Yep. So guys, look, we have our water vapor. So, or a cloud. In case you didn't know, a cloud is just water vapor that we can see because it's a lot of water vapor. So we have our cloud giving us rain. We have our rain freezing into ice. And then we have our clouds immediately producing hail. So she is correct. Boom. We did it. Good job. We are done. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing. I